Let's watch me fail Moose again. The fight was fine. I tried to save the frames, and you can tell that I did not actually register in the game that I defeated Moose because the boss music continued through the room transition, so we're trying again. Another good menu. I was kind of struggling with the menu today. Okay, I'm not full screen. For a second I thought I was still full screen. Okay. Pretty good generic dudes bridge there. I like to call that a bridge. Because you're using these poor young high schoolers' bodies as your teleporting bridge. Oh, that was a bit slow. Okay, and that was smart that I waited for him to get up. Because if I hadn't, and I had done that move, he would have recovered in midair with 0 HP. And then I wouldn't have been able to use any of my teleport moves to knock him out. Keep that in mind for later. Unfortunately, I have to say that. Anyway, on to Rocco. I got him to open the door for me. Nice. We got the frat boys, and as I said, I actually want this now. I was angry every time it happened before this, but hopefully you're going to see me do the new fight that I found with this current configuration of weapons. There it is. So you do a top spin first, and then I figured out that the weapons, if you use a slick trick at the right time, will hit him 3 times and take him out. And so now I need a good blade fight. This is a very, very good Rocco time. Okay, that was unlucky. That was really unlucky. So he moved out of the way of the first slick trick and then immediately picked up the chain. So we're losing a hefty little chunk of time here. And now the world record had a not great blade time, so that's not good that we lost that much time there. But nothing to complain about with a 122 blade. This is still a great pace. Just one little unfortunate thing that happened, and I got the door to open for me again. I found out that if you wait for just a split second at the beginning of that room outside the warehouse, then you can get a pretty high chance of having somebody open the door for you and save that door animation. We got the jocks. No double kill there, but that's not terrible. Hopefully I don't get a spawn right in the middle. I did. That was terrible. So I had to walk for the money again. Okay, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It could definitely be worse. And now I have weapons for Turk, and this is a good fight. Okay. Good pace so far. What do I got here? This room is always a lottery. I get the locals all the frickin' time. So again, I'm going to have to hit a few enemies twice, like that one, and try and keep my wits about me and see who is where. And unfortunately, I couldn't get them both hit at the same time. That would have saved a little bit, but now the Mojo fight is pretty stress-free. He never usually tends to recover with 0 HP, and I didn't have to wait for him to fall that time. That was nice. But we're approaching the ultimate lottery ticket. Well, actually, no. Ivan's room tends to be one. But this one, I should have changed the split names. This is the lottery ticket. First, I need to not see the internationals. I didn't. The jocks are usually pretty good here. Let's hope that they stay that way. That's unlucky, but not a huge time loss, especially because I think a gang member ran away or something. I was confused that there wasn't another one. What will Thor do? Okay, it took him a second, but that's way better than it could have been, and that's actually a hefty best split. Wow. So yeah, I think at least one jock ran away. That's a sub 3. That's a sub 3 Thor. Okay, I'm gonna get the crate for safety in case it's the internationals. It is, and luckily the tire is also there in the corner, so that's gonna make everything go way faster. 2 items instead of 1 makes all the difference for slick tricking, especially multiple enemies, and that went really well. So I have to hope that it goes well for Ivan as well. I want to juggle him in the air. That's a good start. Okay, I've got him in this sequence here. Now, I'm wary of the fact that he might recover with 0 HP at some point. So I'm really hoping that's not going to happen, but I'm ready for it in case it does, and so I'm going to go up and dash punch him. Yep, okay, 0 HP. And he's footsying, and he blocked. And that was 5 seconds lost in a very, 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 very annoying way, especially because I was prepared for it. But I was also prepared to see a gang like the Cowboys that I'm going to have to use Slick Trick to take out because they have more HP. And so I got a quick start on them, and that was an incredible finish. I can't believe how fast that went. And I was also able to get the weapons over to hit Slick pretty early, and not Slick, Otis, and I'm keeping him down low so that the weapons don't land on that top level, thus ending the speed run completely. And this is a decently fast fight. It could have been faster, but he didn't do much punching, and he did get juggled in the air pretty resolutely. I did get that jump instead of doing a sweep kick and then ruining my life entirely, because Acro Circus is the only way to get over there fast. I didn't see the locals, but I'm going to hope for more good Slick Trick luck here. I need to wait for a moment after I collect the money so that the slick trick detects targets. Unfortunately, I picked up that pipe, costing me a little bit of time, but that was still decent. I need a Great Twins fight. I tried to do the slick trick too early. It didn't detect that they were there yet, so that's a little bit of time lost right off the start, and unfortunately, Randy is not being hit yet. Okay. Now we're getting some double hits here. I need more. I need more. What is Randy doing? He's admiring my handiwork. He's really liking the look of my butt. Sorry, buddy. I just want you to join your brother on the floor there. It's very tasty. It looks like watermelon. It's a lovely shade of green, and he's taking a look himself there. Good. Lost a little bit of time, and we need another amazing slick fight, because that world record slick fight was awesome. I need to keep juggling him like this. He needs to, at all costs, not Acro Circus. I would love to keep him in the air. This is still fine. This is fine. Okay, that went fine. Man, it was possible that that would have been a sub 530 if not for Ivan recovering with 0 HP and then being a squirrely son of a gun. That was the biggest, most annoying time loss. But, you know, that's still a good run. And this is the category where you just have to rely, as you can see on the splits, basically on slot machine luck. You have to get good gangs, you have to get the bosses to cooperate. Woohoo indeed, thank you, Liberty. And you also have to not just completely panic and flip out and make terrible mistakes like I usually do. But in that run, I was pretty prepared for everything. I made all the right inputs, basically. And like I said, the only real blemish was, thank you, Cal, something that was pretty much pure luck, and it's something that is really, really difficult to react to. The 0 HP enemy recovery, because then they become untargetable. The game only allows you to use the special moves that target enemies if the enemy on the field has HP left. Ivan did not, and so I couldn't use the teleport kick or the slick trick. I had to go after him myself. I don't think Skaters works either if an enemy has 0 HP, and so, like, really, there was no other option that I could use other than hoping that I could stop him from dodging me and hit him quickly. And I was ready for it, but still I was not ready for him to be so slimy, so incredibly devious, as Ivan always is in every category. But still a good time, as I said, and I'm not terribly displeased with that. I'll always think about that, and how I lost that little bit of time there in a very annoying way, but... And we, of course, bled a little bit of time in every end split because the end game in the previous PB was so solid and so lucky. But, again, nothing that I should really complain about too much in that run. Everything went just about as it should, and everything that didn't, I reacted to pretty well. So, there was the stuff that I had to show you from today's grind. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you all enjoyed the stream in general.